Good day, everybody. Welcome to today's video. Got my Jeep TJ in the shop today. I need to desperately do an oil change and some basic maintenance to it. However, today's a sad day. At the time of filming, the Liberal government is moving to ban a whole bunch more firearms, which a bunch of mine are going to be on that list, unfortunately. And, well, of course, by the time you see this video, I probably would have already made a video about it and put it currently. However, today is December 6th, the time of filming. Yeah, I'm not too happy. No, I'm not too happy at all, that's for sure. Before I go ahead and fix the Jeep or do the tune-up, I need to fix my air compressor because I was moving this big box in and ended up snapping off the drain cock off the bottom of the compressor that I need to fish out, and had to go down to Princess Auto, get some parts that I needed, plus some parts I've already had to rebuild this. Got some fittings, got some fluid film for the frame, so I'm going to get started on this. Yeah, there we go. That is going to be interesting to fish that out. There I was able to fish that out. Now I gotta somehow try to fit a new one in and see how that's gonna work out. New setup, this way it's not gonna break off. Pressurize it up. I gotta get that lithium battery out. That's one of the downsides of having a lithium, is that you just can't leave it in the trailer during the winter. At least it'll be pretty easy to take out. What's nice about the lithium battery is get a lot of power in a small package, and it's relatively pretty light. Gonna drop the oil, get rid of that because I haven't changed it in a while. Fuck, I guess it's a 14 mil. I feel guilty that I haven't changed oil in a while, but then again, I don't really drive it either. Okay, see if I can. I know that filter came loose really easy. Pretty tight with the drive shaft. There we go. Oh, hand dexterity. Try to get that on. And the kicker is they want to take your legally obtained firearms and send them to Ukraine. One thing I'm going to do is I'm going to air tag all my firearms are going to be sent back if I'm forced to. And if any are supposed to go over to Ukraine, I'm going to cut the firing pin spring short so it has light strikes. I don't give a fuck about Ukraine. I don't give a fuck about the Liberals either. Okay, oil's changed. There's some other things I was gonna do, but with the gun ban that just went down, I really not in the mood to do anything right now, to be honest with you. So I'm just gonna start the Jeep, make sure the oil pressure's good, it's got fresh oil, and move it out. And my next set of days off, we'll finish the rest. Always important to watch the oil pressure gauge. Oil's going through the system. Looks good. I'll move it outside till next set of days off. So a few months ago when I was out camping and I blew the sidewall out, well, yeah, this is the new tire, still got the sticker on it. I'm gonna take it off, swap it out with the driver's side rear, and then next year we'll swap them over to the front. So that's what I'm gonna start off right now. Gonna bust out the old favorite. I've had this for probably 15 years. I love the electric tools, but you can never have more power than air, I think. I had this at the car wash last week. I was spraying in these holes, but as you can see, there's a lot of shit in there. And the TJs are really bad for their frames rotting out too. Yeah, doesn't look horrible. Double check everything. Sure she's torqued, and we're good. This was something I was kind of hoping to avoid, but looks like, I don't know if you can see, focus, looks like those welds have all cracked all the way around, so I'm gonna have to fix all those up now. I need to spin these little plates out. These plates were installed for the purpose of not having this piece twist, which it did. Unfortunately. I need to get my fuel tanks off before I do any type of welding. Big pry bar here. There's a little bit of wiggle play in there. I do have the battery disconnected. Should turn on the gas. Guess I'm getting kind of low. Might need to get that bottle recertified soon. Ooh, I need to crank up the amperage. No, probably 1/4 inch for sure. Just getting everything fitted up to weld in. Had to cut the grooves out in there because it did actually crack. And then this side here, I'm going to weld in there, and then I have another plate to go on this side. Let's see how this is going to play out. Well, it's all done. Threw some paint on it. Ideally, the whole thing should have been cut off and rebuilt. The original design, I think it was only made to fit like a 33-inch tire. And this piece actually would thread out. But I modified it to fit a 35. And then used to be a pin that went through there that would hold this piece from keeping it from turning. But with the 35-inch tires, it was too much stress, and that was going to break. So then I welded that up, and then I welded it to the main piece here. And then that cracked like a week later. So then I welded this gusset on the bottom here, and I had those other pieces that are on the ground that I bolted on there. And that actually held it for a year and some. Now it's kind of been bent a little bit crooked. So, yeah. And then I realized that it had cracked in here again. Had to grind that out. And then I put some more bubble gum on the bottom there. And I put these plates in there. And I welded them in. So it's just been like patched after patched after patched. How many more band-aids can you put on before it breaks off? It is what it is for now. Now the fun begins to get the 35-inch tire back on. And these are not light by any means. I'm using a little step ladder so I don't have to lift it as high. This is the moment when you gotta blow a gasket out. Okay, let's see if I can get this up there. Oh, not even close. Oh, fuck me. Whew. This is gonna be harder than I thought. Do I got it? Oh, I got it. Thank God. That is heavy. The problem with these rims is that you have to use a chrome socket because they're thinner. The rims will not fit, or the socket will not fit if you use something bigger. That's the only downside. And get these all started. There we go. So I got my fluid film. every little hole I could spray this in. I'm going to spray it. Try to get as much protection as I can. Everything is soaked down as best as I could. Sprayed it down. Should be good for the winter. Alright, from Boiling Ore, gonna have a hazy pale motherfucking beer time. Alright, motherfucking beer time, everybody. Boiling Ore, focus, cigar, top pocket. Gonna get a fire going. Yeah, a lot of shit went down this video. A lot of shit you guys couldn't feel or experience with all the emotions with the new firearm ban that just came our way last week. Anyways, cheers everybody. Then I found a critical mistake on the TJ here. I'm going to call it a mistake, but a problem that if it wasn't corrected could have led to that tire dropping down. Wouldn't fall off because I have it looped with a lock, but definitely would have caused some issues. So let's go outside and have a fire. I'm going to talk to you guys next time, alright? Take care, everybody. Stay strong. Fight the corruption.